Anambra State Governor Peter Obi has praised senior advocate of Nigeria, Afe Babalola, for agreeing to review the defamation case against human rights activist and lawyer Dele Farotimi. Babalola had filed charges against Farotimi, accusing him of criminal defamation in his book titled Nigeria, Its Criminal Justice System. Well, Farotimi was arraigned in Ekiti for criminal defamation and cyberbullying, facing trials in both magistrate court and a federal high court. However, after an intervention from the Oni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Oguwusi, and other traditional rulers, Babalola announced his decision to withdraw the case, instructing his lawyers to do so. The announcement came during a meeting at the Afe Babalola University. I mean, I thought this was such great news. I believe, when Dele Farotimi got bail, we had this discussion and we were hoping that this sort of intervention will help to quell the case. We did see Peter Obi go at the time when Dele Farotimi was detained, and I'm happy that this case, at this moment has really been dropped. Dr. Abati.
Okay, very quickly. Now, when you have a matter in court, there is room for out-of-court settlement. Out-of-court settlement. There is room for alternate dispute resolution, what is called ADR. And what we have seen here is, the parties involved choosing the alternative and other persons getting involved. So, at this level, Chief Afe Babalola SAN has had to follow tradition. A number of traditional rulers went to him, led by the Oni of Ife. The Oni of Ife, the Iwe of Ado-Ekiti, the Alaye of Efon Alaye, and then some other, including the chairman of the Osun Traditional Council, or I think Ekiti Traditional Council. So they went to him with the staff of the university and other persons, and Oni leading the team appealed to Chief Afe Babalola. And he said, well, he's a Yoruba man. If traditional rulers come to you and they say, we need this, we need you to do this, you cannot say no. And he said immediately, I have dropped the criminal charges against Dele Farotimi. And he made the point that before now, why I say if, tradition prevailed, other people, Bishop Matthew Azan Kuka, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, and others had approached him, including Mr. Peter Obi, and previously he said no. But immediately the only led traditional rulers there, he immediately appealed. Chief Afe Babalola must also have been responding to pressures from the public that, look, he shouldn't have fired for criminal defamation. This should have been a civil suit and all of that. So, well, let's hope that this brings the matter to a close. Yes. But in all of this, Dele Farotimi himself has been very defiant and resilient, saying that he has not done anything wrong. But we don't need to go into such details. However, there are still other parties involved in this case. I think there is Justice Kendo Ogunwumiju. No, Kendo Ogunwumiju, SAN, Ogunwumiju, SAN, who filed the matter. There was also another matter that was filed in the Federal High Court in Abuja. So what is going to happen now? Those other persons who went to court, filed civil suits, are they also going to withdraw? Because this is with regard to Chief Afe Babalola. Again, there was the case in Ekiti. I think the case was Dele Farotimi versus Commissioner of Police. The case that was cited in most of the reports, Chief Afe Babalola's name was not even mentioned. Let us see whether all these other parties that have taken up this matter will also withdraw and allow sleeping dogs to lie. But I'm sure there are lessons to be learned here, both for the parties involved in this matter and also for the general public.
All right.
In terms of rights, in terms of the nature and limits of defamation, all of those lessons are in the public domain.
Rufai, let me take a comment from X before I come to you for your comment on the story. This is from RTN, who wrote, Are Afe Babalola SAN's decision to withdraw cases against activist Dele Farotimi is a commendable act of reconciliation and legal maturity. It reflects the value of dialogue and peaceful resolution within the legal profession, a win for justice, respect, and mutual understanding. Rufai.
I mean, I disagree largely with that last comment.
From the tweet?
Yeah, what is a win for maturity? What is a win for justice and legal? What is it called? See, yes, they've gone to talk to Afe Babalola. He said, no, okay, we're going to share all of this. We forget in a hurry that a man slept in cell for 21 days with his family.
21 days it was.
And the process at which the police went about it, there were a lot of loopholes in the process. We forget that there was not even a case of jurisdiction in the terms of the magistrate in the first place. A magistrate in this country kept somebody in incarceration for a crime that doesn't exist on the law books in the States. So are we going to watch? You see, it is this level of hypocrisy that doesn't make Nigeria grow. You know me, I will tell you the truth. Like you like it or you don't like it. I will radically tell you the truth. And everybody is saying all that. Why don't we go back to the missteps in the process that led to all of this in the first place? So what about the 21 days in prison? So Dele Farotimi will just enjoy that one and say, it's part of my, the man has punished me, I've moved on with my life. Abi? So justice will not prevail on that 21 days he spent. You see, it's because of these things like this. That's why till today, we've not find the killers of Dele Giva, today we've not find the killers of Bola Ige in this country. And we just say, and that's why I say I totally disagree. Because I say, well, which win for judiciary? Which win for judiciary? Let's call it spirit and tell ourselves the truth. A man was incarcerated for a law that does not exist in the state for 21 days by a magistrate. What's going to be done about that?
All right.
Let's not also forget in all of these moves, there were moves by Afe Babalola to ensure that Dele Farotimi was removed from, practicing law in this country. All of those attempts didn't fall through. A man was suffered. Let me use that word, local parlance. What for you in this country? And we just say, let's sleeping dog lie.
All right, so you see it as injustice.
I will keep speaking for injustice. Yes. Today now, Shuwara is already, anyway, they said they granted him bail. He says not taking, Shuwara is in detention. What did he do? The camera police officers that were stopping people on the road to the airport road, they said he infringed, on their word. Shuwara is in prison now. And we keep saying we have a country that there's justice.
I think, did they say that or he disobeyed the police officer?
They say he has no right to challenge. Oji, you and I saw that video. What did Shuwara do that was without recourse in that video? What did he do?
They asked him to stop, and he said he wasn't.
And he said no. And he had a right to be able to challenge us. Okay, why are you stopping us? Was there a special stop and starch mission around that area?
Why was there a checkpoint?
Why was there a checkpoint there? So he had a right of challenge. And the same police officer said, okay, you can go afterwards. Yeah. The night has come from summoning him. He's been kept. They say he has to take a bail. He said no. He's been kept behind bars. If we don't tell ourselves in this country, the truth that this country has now been segmented. If you are rich and powerful, there are laws for you. If you are not rich and powerful, there are no laws for you. We'll never have a good